Hey guys, and welcome back to the vlog. Today is a very dreary Friday, but we are still trying to get a lot of stuff done because we have a wedding to go to this weekend. And we're actually gonna try and start taking weekends off a little bit to enjoy ourselves and get some fresh air and stop staring at stickers for a little while. But it's been a minute since we vlogged, so there are a few things that I can share with you, including a few new plant additions to our house. We decided that the peace lily that was here was just way too big, so we went and purchased this guy. I forget what he's called already, but it's basically like a really heavy stump kind of thing, and then they like cut it off and then it grows out from it. You know, very good plant descriptor over here. But we put him there. I think it adds a really nice like tropical touch to this room because it got a little bit, what's the word, like desert New Mexico feel. So I have removed the cactus figurine that was here to try and like make it less Western feeling. And then our neighbor who built the unit in our bedroom also built us this piece for our stereo equipment. So it's a nice like custom built piece, so our stuff's not on the ground getting covered in hair and everything. So I still have to figure out what to put on top of it. Right now I just have one of our wedding photos, but there's plenty of real estate there. Plus I like that there are more places for people to put drinks. This room was kind of difficult the way I had it organized for drinks and like people to hang out. And then I also got this plant. I love him. He's like an elephant ear plant. It's the actual name of him. And I think he's just such a unique character and he fills the spot really well. I had this weird like metal tree here that I just wasn't crazy about anymore. When I decorated it, I liked it like for Easter or Christmas, but I find that it just looked bare the rest of the year, so I think that looks pretty good there. And I need to figure out what to put on this little tray. Maybe like a metal orb or something, not sure. And then I always leave these eggs out because they're more like art pieces than Easter decorations, since they are from, I think they're from Croatia or the Ukraine, I can't remember. And then underneath that is our wedding book. So more exciting news, I was just sent this Prynt instant photo printer for review. I'm very excited to see how this compares with the Polaroid Zip that I use constantly. I love that thing. So I'm really curious to see how this compares. It's quite different from that one, but I think it uses very similar paper. This looks a little thinner than the other ones, so different paper, which is a bummer. You can't use the same paper with it, but it's the Zero Zinc ink technology, and I have no clue how to use this, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. But there are like buttons and doodads on this, and it's in a really pretty like mint green. So I'm very excited. I think the packaging is gorgeous, just first impressions, in comparison to the Polaroid Zip. This one is a lot more like artistic looking and a little more like high quality. This is a lot bigger of a unit though, and I think it actually attaches to your phone. So that will be interesting to figure out what it does and how to use it. One-handed stuff is hard. So yeah, you print your photos. You can also scan the photos, which I thought this was really interesting when they first reached out to me to review this. This aspect was very intriguing. So you can actually scan the photos and then you can tag videos with them. So the way they describe it is kind of like Harry Potter, so you can kind of make like a moving picture on your phone. So you can have like a whole photo album of different pictures of these, and then you can scan them and they can be associated with videos. So I'll definitely be doing a full review blog post comparison, but I'm very interested to see what this thing is like. There are just tons of like holes and things. We will find out. Other than that, things have been pretty busy around here. We have been working on the catalog Alex talked about in an earlier clip. So that just went to the printer. So hopefully we'll have that around September so we can start going to retail shops. We just got into another one. It was kind of an accident how it happened. So we have been interested in going after another shop called Rebel Reclaimed. It's in East Town, or is it East Hills? It's one of those two. They're very close together. And it is like a gift shop. If I were to open a store, this would basically be what I would do. It has tons of really cute home goods, stationery. It's just my heaven. So we have been thinking about approaching them to have our cards and our pins, but we hadn't done it yet because we wanted to make sure we had our catalog and everything just figured out ahead of time. Well, they ordered through our Etsy wholesale site like 2 days ago. It was super weird. I woke up that morning and I was like, oh my God, they just ordered from us. So now it's a lot easier to talk to them because they know us and they have our stuff. We actually went there earlier this week to drop everything off. So I guess it was like 4 or 5 days ago that they ordered. I think it was over the weekend. Not that it matters to you, but we dropped it off. We met the owner so he could like associate us with our goods, and we told him about our catalog, so he was very excited about that. And then we also have a newsletter that we're starting for retail spaces and everything. So I'll tell you more about that once the catalog is in. We're gonna have a wholesale spot on our website, so if you guys happen to have your own retail spots, there'll be special wholesale pricing, catalogs, and everything like that. But we just wanted to start branching out. Things are getting a little, what's the word that Alex uses? Volatile, I think is the word, where it's just not as stable. I mean, whoever thought that the sticker world would be a stable one, but it used to be 3 years ago when we started, but since there are so many shops and so many people popping up and everything has kind of changed in the environment, we needed to change too. So I'm very excited about that. I worked so hard on that catalog. I can't wait to show you guys. And it was fun to kind of return to my old special skills. I used to do newspaper layout. That's what I first got into when I was doing design, was laying out newspapers and magazines. So it was super cool to do it again. I apparently still have my skills, and I kind of really enjoy it. So maybe I'll try to find clients or something and I can make them catalogs or whatever. But we are back to vlogging. That's basically what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna have this lunch of champions. I eat Lunchables like every day. I think it's just the best way for me to get some sort of food in my body. I know it's not the healthiest meal. Try not to hold it with one hand. It's definitely not the healthiest meal, but at least I'm eating something, and I find it very tasty. We're going into the sticker factory, as all of our neighborhood kids like to call it. Oh, we're also watching Otto for the weekend. That guy. Bancroft's currently here too, but my parents are gonna pick him up and take him up north. And we tend to watch Otto when they go up north and there's other dogs involved, because he doesn't want anybody else to have all of his attention. So we're gonna be watching him this weekend too. So I am back in the sticker factory and I'm between batches right now. So I wrote down everything that I needed for this next batch and I'm seeing if I have it. This looks so messy right now. I feel kind of weird showing you guys because it's kind of all over the place, but when I do orders, the stickers tend to move and stuff. And they sometimes get this like slight curl in it. Mostly the glossy does, because if our mats are sticky, they peel off a little bit like curled, but obviously the stickers are perfectly fine on it, and more often than not, once you get your order, they have flattened out in the cellophane and the packaging. So if you're ever like, why are all the stickers so bent? It's completely fine. They will flatten out in no time at all. But I'm gonna go through this and see what else I need and then get the printers going. Now they're gonna print for like 6 hours, even though we have 4 printers. So I realized that it has been a really long time since we vlogged, because this will make no sense to you. But my dad and I, along with Alex and my mom, are working on building a model train set. My dad has done it before, like 30 years ago, he said, so he has a lot of the supplies, but I'll show you guys once we go over for another train night. We have these like train nights during the week. Once I go over, I'll show you guys where we're at so far, but you have to build buildings for it, and I've never done this before, but this was probably my favorite thing that I was most excited for about trains, was building the like scene. To me, it's like real life Sims. Like I get to create these lives in person. I don't know, I'm a weirdo. I accept this, but I got this first kit. So it's like a merchant row. So there are 3 shops, and I started painting it with Alex last night. And I think it's turning out pretty good. We want to have like weathered look to it. So I haven't painted the middle building, so that's what it looks like when it's blank. But I'm so excited about this that I feel kind of like weird about it because it's model trains, but also so freaking excited. It's a really cool thing I get to do with my family. Plus it's basically 100% pointless. I have this problem, I don't know if it's a real problem or not, but this ability to turn my hobbies into jobs of some sort. Like YouTube is kind of a job. I make a tiny bit of money off of it, but not tons. But it's important to use YouTube to share our stickers and stuff. So it's kind of like a job. My blog's kind of like a job. And trains are 100% just for fun. And I've been having so much fun doing it. So I'll show you guys a little bit more if you care at all. But I think it's important for you to pursue hobbies that you're interested in, even if they are out of the norm or not what you're expected to enjoy. Like, sure, I still love makeup and stationery and all of that girly stuff, but I also really get a huge kick out of model trains. So that's that. That is that. Do you get a kick out of model trains? Oh man, oh no, oh no. Bancroft gets so jealous. Oh, there's like a nose print. I'm like, oh my goodness, this was such a bad idea. Oh no, oh no, oh no. What is even happening? Oh no, oh no, oh no. So TARDIS and Auto update. This is just a vlog full of updates. They are still not the best of friends, but they seem to be able to put up with each other decently. It's kind of a lot like this, but Otto's not like 100% obsessed with TARDIS anymore. Also, this bag is just full of polymer clay stuff. I need to go put it in the basement because I'm using the toolbox that used to hold all this stuff for my new train stuff because I'm the queen of hobbies. So I'm trying to figure out how to use this doohickey, and I pulled out the bottom thing and there is like a sticker, which is kind of cool, and then a tutorial booklet, which is definitely something I needed, and this very, very important piece, which holds the paper. Oh, there's extra paper in there, that's cool. This holds the paper and you like click it into the side of the machine. So all very important things that I just hadn't discovered yet. So I've had to move locations so I can charge it while using it because I'm assuming it doesn't have a full charge. But once you log in and create an account, you can like watch this video on how to do everything. So you insert the paper, and this paper is very similar to the Polaroid zip paper. You can go through this. He's joined me. He loves a good noob tech.
I do love tech. I don't like it's not for Android.
I know, of course you don't like it. But I actually discovered this pocket and I was like, oh, that's important, which had the paper, plastic thing, and the cord. So that was
kind of fun looking.
Very important section I just almost didn't find. Oh, we're doing something. Congratulations! So let's try to print this thing.
Why they always say congratulations? Worked so hard I forgot to vacation.
It's just our life. That line specifically. I want to print this photo. Can you make like a collage? I don't think... Ugh. Don't like that. I don't know if you can do a collage or anything, but I told them already, but I'll tell you, you can scan the photo and it'll play a video. Like you scan the photo with your phone and it'll play a video associated with that.
Well, that's
so
kind of,
like
yeah.
Harry Potter-esque as they're describing it. Okay, so hit next.
You're a wizard, Kayla.
You can add frames and stuff. Oh, so you can make it look like a Polaroid. You can add, like with the bottom thing, you can write info.
You mean they leave a white line?
But then you can like add text to it. So it looks like a Polaroid. So I'm not gonna do that because I want this photo. I haven't showed you guys, but this is a photo of my parents on their wedding day, and Alex and I did the photo that my mom and dad did. So I thought it was really cute.
Now print it.
Print. Oh, good. There's new firmware. How can there be new firmware when I just downloaded the app?
Well, probably for the machine-y thing.
Yeah.
It's probably like, oh, BT dubs, we can...
I like how cheeky the sayings are. Like this doesn't take itself too seriously. Dude, it is. It is plugged in.
Plug it in, plug it in.
Apparently it's not charged enough.
Ah.
We'll be right back. So apparently it has to charge more than I expected. So we'll come back to this.
You show them new plants?
Yes, I did show him the new plants. And this?
Did you tell them what names we gave our plants?
Oh no, yeah, we name all of our plants. So this one is Elliot for the elephant ear, like Ellie. And then this bad boy is Archie.
Archie.
We're currently watching Riverdale. We felt inspired.
Which involves all like the Jughead and
Betty
Archie and Betty and Veronica, except for it's like modern and edgy, like Pretty Little Liars.
To me, it's like modern day, never left 1950s. Like
yeah,
everyone has Twitter,
really cool.
but like the cars are old school. Yeah. It's pretty cool.
I'm a big fan of it.
So I am now starting work on new designs. I don't know where they're going, but whatever. I'm starting work on our new designs, and I forgot I had this up. So I actually put our catalog on Issue. So if you want to check it out, I'll link it below if you just can't wait. But I think it turned out so amazing. Of course, I'm going to show you guys the real deal once it arrives. But here's just a little peek of all the cards and everything. But it's good stuff. Also, in case anyone was worried, Christofferson, the plant that's usually in the background of my videos, has found a lovely home in our bedroom. I think I want to get a stand for him just so he's a little bit higher and he fills that space right there. But he is such a big plant. So a couple hours have passed. No time for you guys. And I have 3 new releases. These are back to school fonts. I think we're going to be doing a college sheet. If I'm feeling up to it, I'll probably do that tonight. But we're about to make dinner, so we'll see. But it'll look something like this for college too. It's the same size as our popular holiday stickers, so they kind of coordinate with those. And then I have a decorative sheet of new back to school stuff. And then taco night, because that is a relevant sticker to back to school ones. So those are the 3 that are coming out on Sunday, depending on when this goes live. This video, these might already be available, so I'll link them below if they are. Walking to the kitchen to find a chef's knife and a mallet.
I make schnitzel.
Because that's how you make schnitzel. You have to pound it, and we don't have a meat tenderizer or whatever they're called. You got like hair all over you.
I know.
So we just put saran wrap on top of it and use a mallet.
That's how you do it anyway,
I've used the back of spoons before.
I use that.
It totally works.
I like it.
But he is making schnitzel, and then I have some cookie dough that I'm going to cook. That's homemade cookie dough because we apparently are having guests over tonight. And we're all going to the wedding tomorrow, so they're coming to stay here. So I'm gonna make that, and they'll be here a lot later, but it'll be nice to have some cookies for them.
Fun fact, so it's about 3 minutes on each side, but because it's a chicken schnitzel, even though everyone thinks schnitzel is German, Israel and Israelis really, really, really love schnitzel. In fact, it's like the chicken schnitzel is like their thing now. And so it's this weird combo of like who takes claim for this. I don't care, it's tasty either way. Schnitzel camp.
Post schnitzel stroll with our guest of honor. He loves going for walks. Well, he loves pulling Alex while going for walks.
He's like, come on.
He gets tired and gets a little more well-behaved. Yeah, once he goes and does his business, he gets a lot better. So we usually don't try to push him until he's ready. All right, guys, we are back from the walk. I pulled my hair up all the way because I got really sweaty because it's like chilly, but also really humid at the same time. Just fun fact about the weather in Michigan today. But the Marvel Defenders is now out on Netflix. It came out today, and I am a huge Marvel superhero fan, so I'm gonna be watching that tonight. And Alex is playing Overwatch. So that is gonna be it for this vlog, a daily vlog for once. Crazy, I know, but hopefully, I don't wanna make too many promises, but there should be more vlogs in the future. Don't forget to subscribe and share this video with someone you think would enjoy watching us. Give it a thumbs up. We'll see you guys maybe tomorrow. Bye.